All right, what's up, YouTube? My name is Terrell. I'm soon to be Nisha's fiance here. Today's a special day for me. It's the day I get to declare my love for her. It's April 6th, 2024.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This video is going to be short and sweet primarily because today has a lot going on, but I thought that it was time to give you guys an update on what's going on. And it's really hard to post if I don't get this update out for everyone. So I'm just gonna say it. As of 2 weeks ago, I am engaged to someone that I love very much. I'm currently actually at his house because today just so happens to be our engagement dinner. So I wanted to share a little bit about how we ended up getting engaged because it's a cute story and a lot of people really liked it. So I'm gonna start off with, I guess, the day of. So you guys know that I really like books. I've always liked reading. It's always been my thing. The people around me know that too, like my personal friends, my family, etc. And so what ended up happening the day of our engagement is we have this bookstore. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but there's this really large bookstore. They have 4 stories worth of books, and I believe it's the largest in the state of Michigan. He took me to that bookstore as a casual date, and when we got there, it was really, really packed with people, and I immediately noticed that there was a wide array of books to choose from, and I was really excited. So we went through multiple floors of me, picking out books. I was picking out all types of books. I was picking out cooking books. I was picking out film theory books, all types of books. And I would say we were there for probably about 45 minutes before we ended up going to the cash register. So there was a long line, and during that time, I'm not going to say he was acting weird. He wasn't acting weird. I just, for one second, it was sort of like I was standing in line and he was like way behind me. And I did sort of take into account it was because there was a lot of people in line. So there was a chance that maybe he was just trying to not be in their way because he's a bigger guy. But it ended up not being the case. I don't know what that was, but I thought that was a little weird because he ended up staying behind and I was standing a little bit forward in the line, and I'm like, come on. And he's like, no, it's fine. But eventually he ended up coming to where I was and we were in line. But anywho, once we got to the front of the line and we started getting checked out, it was a lady that was checking us out. And once she finally priced all of the books that we got, she started to bag the books. But I noticed she was going fairly slow. And that's when she said, I think she said something like, you're a lucky customer, you got a free book. And I was not thinking anything about it because sometimes when you purchase a certain amount of something at a store, sometimes they have this deal where you get something free. And so I assumed that was one of their niches at this particular store. So I didn't think anything of it. And when she pulled out the book, it was wrapped up in just very casual paper and tape. So I didn't take into account anything. I was just like, okay. So she handed me the book and I was waiting for her because we had a line behind us to finish bagging the books, but she kept going really slow and I was sort of looking. And my now fiance was sort of like, do you want to open the book? And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, that's fine. So I'm in my mind thinking, if I sit here and open this book before she finishes or after, and she's already finished, then I'm wasting people's time. So I'm sort of like, no. But she's going super slow and, I'm still standing here waiting. And eventually my fiance says, are you sure? Boyfriend. to be congruent with the story. He's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, well, I can. So I open it, and it was on its front. So I'm looking at the back of the book, and I'm gonna actually go grab that book. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I have the book in my hand. So this is the book, right? And this is what, oh, sorry. This is what I was looking at. It sort of looked like a kid's book, and it lost me. I sort of didn't know what to think of it. So I flipped it around, and this is what I saw. And as you can see, it has my name on there. And that was the first thing I noticed before I noticed the characters. And these characters are, I would say, for the type of drawing this is, almost spot on characters of what we look like. And I can't lie, from that point, I got really emotional. And I sort of needed to get out of the store, because when you're that emotional, do you really want to be crying like in front of people? I'm not one of those people that like that. So I was sort of like, okay, we gotta go, because you got me really emotional. And the lady wanted to take a picture of it, so she did. I wish that I don't think I really thought that this was a proposal. I will be honest. So I didn't think, oh, I wish maybe I should ask her for the picture. I wasn't thinking that way. So I didn't even realize that she was taking a picture for herself and keeping it. I thought that she thought that this was cute. And really, I was just thrown off in emotions. And I know he was too, because he knew that he was proposing, but I had no clue. So the book alone was so sweet to me that he had decided to do this in such a way that other people were involved. And it was the sweetest thing someone has ever done. So I went outside and I kept boo-hooing. I don't know what got over me. I was walking down the street snotting, like crying. It's a beautiful book, but it was just a flow of emotions. And so, anywho, we ended up getting closer to the car, and that's when I started reading it. Now, I won't read everything, but I will read the first page for you all, because this is what pretty much kept my tears flowing. It says, "Dear Nisha, since I met you, you have become the most important person in my life. I feel an overwhelming sense of security and love when I am with you. You are the one I want to spend my days and nights with, give all my love to, and rely on when I need support. I believe that I met you for a reason, and I never want to look back. You are the reason I wake up in the morning and the person I want to go to bed with at night. I hope you enjoy this book about our love." That's how it started. And from then on, I'll give you a couple pictures that are in the book, and then it comes with a nice poem here and there. There's just, so many sweet things in the book that, even looking at it now, I almost don't even want to show it, but it's just me being really territorial over the things that mean so much to me. It's just so cute. And I think the thing that made me so emotional is when you like something, or when it's a hobby of yours, a lot of people ask you, just as a question, what is your favorite da-da-da-da? So for me, my hobby is reading books, of course. So often I get asked, what is my favorite book? And it always fluctuated. There was a point where I would say that my favorite book is The Color of Heaven by Julianne McCleary. If I'm wrong, I'm probably butchering her name, but who knows? Or I would say something like You by Caroline Kepnes, I think is her name. But one of the first things I thought of when I saw this book is that now when someone asks me that question, I'm going to get to say the book that my husband made for me. And that makes me emotional because this is how he proposed to me. And I know that there are so many elaborate ways to propose to people, but I say if you know the person that you're going to marry, do it the more sentimental way, because I will never forget this. I read the book in its entirety. Mind you, it's about 30 pages worth of just cute, quippy moments. I mean, look, we're in the beach with sand and a heart written in the sand. It's just so beautiful. And after I read about 30 pages, I get to the second to last page. And this is where I realize that something is a little different. I'll read it for you. It says, "Hey, where did we go? The book ends like this. No picture of us. No big finale. No kiss. With you, baby, with you, baby, a dull moment is hard to image. So don't you worry. We'll make those things happen. Since the very first day of our story together, you keep finding ways to make my life better. Now, with just one more page, I can't even pretend that the reasons I love you could possibly end. Let me prove it to you. But first, I'll drop to one knee. I love you, Nisha. So, will you marry me?" And his cartoon version proposed to me, and then he proposed to me in real life. And it was just probably one of the best days of my life. And I can't believe because I don't know. I never really envisioned how things would go about. And when it happened, it was perfect. It was perfect. I really have no complaints for how that happened. And just thinking about it just makes me emotional. But yeah. Oh, and then here's the ring. I do have pictures of it. Now, I will say we did not capture this moment on video. It was just the two of us. And I sort of really like it that way because I'm more sentimental in that I want something like this to hold on to forever. And I want it to be a memory that just the two of us have that we can look back on. It's something about that hits more for me than watching a video back and like looking at all the in-betweens of like, oh, that person behind us was watching and they saw this, or oh, you see, I was nervous right here, or whatever. I like the more romanticized image that I have in my head of how that took place, and I know I'm going to hold on to that really dearly. Nevertheless, we have a little bit of something. For example, he did take pictures of me while we were in this bookstore. I had no clue he was taking pictures of me because I was very focused on books. So that was surprising when I saw them afterwards. And so in his mind, he's like, I'm about to propose to her today. My whole thing is I'm looking for books. So that's that. And then also right afterwards, we took a picture of him holding my hand, which was super cute. And that night, my dad had us come to this event that they had downtown. And it was also in celebration of my uncle's birthday. So a lot of our people were there. And I was sort of hesitant at first because I'm like, well, it's in celebration of my uncle's birthday. I don't want to like steal the shine by any means. I was hesitant, but my dad heavily insisted we go. Heavily insisted. And my family isn't like that, where it's like, you know what I mean? My uncle, my dad's brother, is sort of like a second dad for me. So I knew that he would be really excited as well. So we went down there and they made a toast for us. And it was just very sort of crazy, I will say. So all of that happened. We took pictures out there. My best friend went too. She's beyond excited. And all that to say, yeah, we got engaged April 6th specifically. That was the day we got engaged. And now, today we have our engagement dinner, like I mentioned, which is what I'm about to get dressed for actually today. I will not be taking you guys with me for this video, but you guys will see clips of it in the next video. Again, I wanted to keep this video a little sweet and short just because I wanted to give you guys an update. I do have a couple of clips, however, that I will leave at the end of this video that are of our engagement photo shoot, because we did have a photo shoot last weekend and it was sort of cute, and we were also pretty awkward because we don't take pictures like that. I don't take pictures like that. He don't take pictures like that. But that's why we got a professional photographer, and she did a great job. And I haven't even watched these clips, so we'll see. I will be probably shocked to see whatever I have in the video that we took, because we just put it off to the side while we were taking pictures. So I'm gonna leave some clips, some cute clips at the end of this video for you guys to see. And I guess that'll be you guys seeing him officially for the first time as well. And I guess also the next video might have a couple more details for you guys in regards to what's going on now. But things are changing fairly swiftly, and I will just leave it at that to avoid running too far over in this video. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for your support. I am knowing that some people are going to be super shocked, if not the majority. And that is simply because I just don't really give too much of my personal life on YouTube until I feel confident enough to do so. And with people that I love, I really do cherish those moments on my own, and I don't necessarily like to throw cameras on them. And also, I'm fairly territorial on my own, that if it is someone that I care about, that I love, I don't feel super comfortable putting them on display that people could say anything about them. And that has nothing to do with what they feel like. It's simply what I feel like. So for those two reasons specifically, you guys haven't seen that much of my now fiance. But hopefully these clips will give you some of the feels that I've been feeling. And I'll leave it at that. I'm done rambling. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I like live by Belle Isle. So but with traffic,
A bunch of fire trucks.
I
You're
saw
like,
that.
oh, what is happening?
I literally was like, am I able to get into this other entrance way over there? But alright, so I kind of want y'all to be like right here. I'll give you guys points. Like one person goes one way, the other way. How are your feet going? They'll live. Okay, cool. And then I want you to kind of like, you're just gonna like
Leaning against the wall.
yeah, do against the wall. And then let's have, yeah, like keep one leg up like that. I love that. Perfect. Put your camera on you, so it'd be cute to get that behind angle. And if you want to look behind and look at your camera, you can go for it. And but yeah, you're just gonna walk over there and you just look out into the world.
That's good.
Yeah, I got your camera by the way, so. Love it. Why don't you grab his face? Lean in more. You can use both hands if you want. Ooh. This is gold. Perfect. I'm gonna come in. Keep moving your hand like that. Love that. And then give him a nice kiss. love that. This is for your video, by the way, so. The other day, so we can try it. Let's go, let's take you to the car. Or
Please. My feet are like on a 10.
yeah, we'll walk to your car. How about that? Or
Just do it. Oh, thank you so much.
cuties.
Oh, my feet do hurt.
Oh no.
They're cheap shoes.
It's okay. I'm filming for you if that counts for anything. What a gentleman. Beauty is a pain sometimes, is what my mom would say.
How I stop it, babe?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I was gonna ask first, did you have broccoli?
I don't have any vegetable like side like that, unfortunately.
Okay, I noticed you have Brussels sprouts, but I'm not able to eat majority of what's on it.
Okay.
I wanted it just steamed regular, no anything on it. Is that possible?
The way we prepare Brussels sprouts is fried.
Okay, I can't do that.
Yeah, sorry
Okay.
about that.
That's fine. Well then I would just like the salmon and shrimp skewers.
Okay, so I don't do like, you would have to get a salad to get the meat.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay, yeah, for
the,
sure.
The salad, but
Which salad would you like?
I would say a house salad. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the bistro, that bistro at that first top is going to be like similar to our house salad. So,
Okay.
And then whatever you would not like in there, I could obviously take out.
I don't want the naan.
Okay,
I don't want the cranberry,
okay,
and I don't want the carrot.
got it. So no carrots, no cranberries, no naan.
Right.
Got it? And then you want the salmon and the shrimp?
Yes.
Perfect.
What do you know the seasonings that are on it? I know that's specific.
What allergy do you have?
So
Specifically, I guess.
I'm actually on a cleanse. I'm not trying to have sugar.
Okay,
or-
there's no sugar.
Right, and then
Okay.
I also am not trying to have any type of like dressing, I guess, that would be on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So all of our meats are just seared in a house rub.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In a rum.
In a rub, like a house
Oh,
seasoning,
rub.
like our house
Okay.
seasoning. There's no sugar in our seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So just no carrots, no cranberries, no naan, with the salmon and the shrimp, and then you don't want any dressing.
No.
Got it.
I had a buffalo chicken egg rolls
Of course.
with the garlic parm fries.
Of course.
That's it.
I love that. That's
We
gorgeous.
just got engaged.
That's so beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course. And then, so you said the buffalo chicken and rolls, was that all?
And the garlic parm
The
fries.
garlic parm fries. Okay, perfect. Any sauces, ranch, anything like that?
Ranch, yeah.
Perfect.